Okay, I'm gonna start over. My name's Cecil Mills. This is a paper I wrote for the Society of Automotive Engineers. I can tell you it's probably the most heavily vetted SAE paper ever. I had a lot of fun writing it. They didn't like me very much. I wanted to tell this story. They didn't like the title of it. Uh, on the investigation of hydrogen peroxide as a renewable pollution-free fuel. They didn't want me to say either renewable or pollution-free because you can make it out of water. I had to get a letter from the EPA saying neither water or oxygen is a pollutant or ever going to be. And I got some research papers where electrochemists were making water into hydrogen peroxide using solar panel, UV radiation, basically. So this picture here is something from Honda. This is one of the two Honda plants that make hydrogen from water and sunshine. And I'm asking them about hydrogen peroxide. And I'm giving them my SAE paper. So, like I say, it's been heavily vetted. What I need to do is put it on a PDF file somehow, but I don't know how to do that. I'll try to put a link here to it some way or some. I don't know. People should know this. Anyway, here's why we do what we do. Is these charts here show that the big complaint is always water-based fuels are so expensive to make. Well, I don't think that's true, because you don't have to bring it from another country or pipeline it at a big refinery and in a tanker and in a tank truck to the gas station. You don't do all that. You can just make it out of water and sunshine at the point of retail sale. And this shows why right here. This is one of the, we do it on economics. This is on the investigation. And this is paper 991963. I don't know why this paper doesn't get more attention than it has. It should. Think about it. If you want to have pollution-free engines, really, wow, I just can't believe that it hasn't lit up everybody's bulb that the cleanest fuel is going to make the cleanest engine. So anyway, this is just general stuff. Then I kind of get into how engines work and stuff. Here's a chart where it tells hydrogen peroxide is twice as powerful pound for pound, but it's 3 times as powerful per gallon. So, that's the energy content. And, it depends on how you measure it, how powerful it is. But gallon for gallon, and because it's a monopropellant, the engine doesn't depend on pumping air. So that means that you can change the engine to get rid of the parasitic engine losses here. 3 of the 4 strokes, these are negative work. I invented, usually engines show this in something called a brake specific, a BMEP chart. Brake, I used to know this. Brake mean, whatever it is, BMEP chart. I show it as, they show it all in one and overlapping, where this makes it plain that the 3 parasitic cycles are negative work, and they need to be subtracted from whatever this value is under this curve. So, anyway, then I go on, and because here's how efficiency is lost. You have pumping losses, then you have mechanical losses like the rings, just the bearing friction, whatever. So in my engine, it gets rid of the pumping losses, and it can go to, I'm not going to make a claim here on this here, but, because things change. I keep, reserve the right to change stuff. But here I actually I wrote to the National Institute of Standards and Technology. You think they'd be wanting to know this, and see, here's a BMEP graph, and which actually my engine never goes below the 0 work line. You get what I'm saying? It can also fire several more times. It's a lot simpler engine. You don't need all this elaborate and exotic and expensive stuff. And here I show, because there's a volume to area ratio that matters in engine design for monopropellant fuel, especially. Sort of like your compression ratio. So, and then I go into some of the historical stuff, materials, engine design, material, safety and storage. Uh, Here it is again, the reason why hydrogen peroxide is going to be economically superior. The best I can say is I'll try to post this online somehow. I think it should be available to everybody. Here's my references, the bibliography, and I can tell you that the SAE people they wouldn't let me include that hydrogen peroxide is non-flammable because I didn't have a reference, but it's in the MSDS. I just didn't know to ask. And a lot of this is based on something called Technical Bulletin number 46, which I got from FMC, the hydrogen peroxide supplier for all the government projects. So I'd say it's official. I have several copies. And there's some patents here. Other people have made converted other air breathing engines, but my engine is a specific monopropellant engine. And then here's where I give my reference for the efficiency, and I'm claiming that I can build an engine over 1,000 horsepower from an engine the size of an ordinary car wheel to this Mathematical Technical Engineering Institute, NIST, and I'm saying my engine's pollution free, and I got a big runaround. The guy I got was retired from 3 oil companies, so his name was Howard Robb, and I hope you'll watch more of my videos. Thank you. I try to give you just a real practical thing. Oh, I'm going to make one about engineering explained. They had a real good math video, and I'm going to hook it up to maybe this. Okay, watch for a link. Thank you.